Hi, this is PC Roger, and I'm doing a quick video on this Brother DCP-7065DN, and it's a multifunction. It does scanning, printing, and copying, and it's a laser. And the DN part of the model number stands for duplex, meaning it prints on both sides of the paper, and network. It actually has a network connection. It will do standalone copying, and it will work wirelessly and do a lot of other things. But the reason why we bought this printer is for a particular purpose for a client that has limited printing needs. They print once in a while. We did a video just the other day on a Canon Pixma MG7120 that's an inkjet in color. The problem with that is if you don't print all the time, that inkjet will dry out. The person's going to be using this printer, maybe the print every 2 months. Do that with an inkjet, you'll go to print and find out that the cartridges are dried out, and maybe even that the print head is plugged, and you won't be able to get it cleaned, and you won't be able to print with it anymore and be junk. So we go with a laser. Now the cost of this unit is about $150 at Amazon, and it changes depending on who's offering on a given day, but either you pay for shipping and you pay $150, or you pay $150 with free shipping, right around that price range. Now the things we like about it are, it is compact. It does do the duplex printing, does do the networking. Does have a scan bed here. As you can see, the cover does not lift up a full 90 degrees, a little bit of a disadvantage there. Does have an automatic document feeder. Flip this open. And one of the things that you're not going to maybe find as useful, and a lot of people don't use it that much, but the manual paper tray, pretty much have to hold it in there and feed it. The regular paper tray is below, and that works just fine. Got a little flip out here, to kind of hold some documents. It's not going to be, a really robust, do everything kind of printer. Again, it's $150, but it is a laser, so you're going to get laser quality and going to have the ability to set it aside for a time and not print from it and come back to it and it'll still work. Now you can also get a little bit of an upgraded model if you do need color, and again, it's still a laser. The consumables, well, that's a kind of a big question mark there as to whether or not you're going to pay more in consumables with a laser or with an inkjet. Again, it depends upon really how you use it and how often you replace those cartridges and things like that, because again, with the inkjet, if you don't use it, you lose it. They dry out. And with a laser, that's not the case. So they do have some instructions that you do not lift up by the bottom. Don't know why, but they do have some nice handholds if you do need to pick up the printer, move it around. It's kind of nice. It's not very heavy. Again, it is pretty compact. I'll show you on the back here. Not too much to it. USB here, and they've got a little plastic plug. There's where you would put in a network cable, power cable, and then open up the back, I think just for paper jams, things like that. So we've had real good success with Brother in the past. They've been good printers for the most part, and you can find bad reviews on anything. For the most part, people are finding these to be reliable and worth the money and do a good job. There's always the oddball where you have a problem. None of the companies have customer service like they used to. That's kind of the world we live in. I think for about $11 we were able to decide to take a maintenance contract on this, so we pay some shipping both ways if you do have to send it in. It is very easy to pack up and ship. It's not one of those things where you can't get it back in the box. Pretty much just slide it in the bag, put it in the styrofoam, put some more styrofoam on top, and change the cover and close the cover. There is a piece of plastic that I think you can set over the scan bed here to kind of protect it. Maybe put some masking tape on it, and you can ship it back if you have to. But we're hoping not to have to do that. And again, with the price of some of these printers these days, they're I don't want to say they're throwaway, but they get kind of close to that. You have to look at what the value of your time is. If you use it for a couple of years and it's done the job for you, you may just get rid of it. The printer that this is replacing is actually a 20-year-old IBM Pro printer that's done the job for that long. It was very expensive at the time, especially in today's dollars. But it shows how a laser can, if built properly, really have a lot of longevity. So we've always liked lasers in the past. Inkjets you kind of have to have for color, with the exception of the new color lasers. But again, there you get into the situation where it might print color, but it really doesn't do photos usually. And if you want to do photos, you're pretty much back to an inkjet for the most part. But that's this. It's the Brother DCP-7065DN. And again, it's going to do duplexing. It's got the network port. It does do wireless. It has a lot of the features It's a little bit different than the Pixma that we showed in the previous video as far as like mobile printing and things like that. There are some, I think there's an app and maybe even some software installed to do some of that. So it's not quite like just the Apple AirPrint, but you can print, and even you can scan from this to your mobile device. So if you want to go through the instructions, you want to load all the software, want to download the apps, there really are a lot of functions you can get with this. And the functions are just that we're interested in are primarily in the front panel. We want to copy, we want to be able to make a scan, and we want to print. So that's it, $150 printer. We've got a link in the description of the video. Try to get an annotation in the video as well. You get some more information at my website, pcroger.com. And you can find out if this printer or maybe one like it is going to be right for you. Hope this helps. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.